The following broadcast may contain explicit language and adult themes. Viewer discretion is advised. The opinions expressed in this broadcast are those of the hosts, talent, and guests, and do not reflect the opinions, views, and standards of Pyro Media Enterprises, affiliates, subsidiaries, or its members.
Hey guys, welcome to my very first episode of L.O.V.E Kitchen, which stands for Living Our Vision Every Day with Chef She, that's me. And on today's show, we've got an amazing social media influencer, an amazing entrepreneur and stylist, celebrity stylist to the stars, Donnay Ragland Jr. of Fits by Rag, and we're going to be having an amazing Rasta pasta. Stay tuned.
What's going on? My name is Donnay. I'm a born and raised native from Los Angeles, California. I'm a content creator, a designer, as well as a stylist. I'm here with Chef She because she always gets me right for the week. I'm always on the go, so I'm excited that she has more meals prepared for me, and I'm excited to see what she has in the kitchen. Let's get to it.
Hey fam, Chef She here for the first exciting episode of the L.O.V.E Kitchen. L.O.V.E stands for Living Our Vision Every Day, which is just a question of bringing culinary masterpieces to your tables. I've got an amazing first guest. Donnay is here. He is an amazing entrepreneur, celebrity stylist. He's got a clothing line that's coming up, but I'm gonna let him tell you about that. Today we're gonna make a Rasta pasta. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You just gotta keep watching. See ya. All right, guys, now you know you're in trouble when I put my gloves on, right? So, Donnay, while I'm getting started here, tell me about your business, about this awesome clothing line launch. This is your first, right? Second, third, 10th? Come on, tell us, don't be shy.
I'll get into the details, but I'm an entrepreneur, a content creator, a stylist, as well as a newly designer. So I just launched my new collection, and this is like, it's considered a different vibe from my first one. So I named it A Whole New Vibe because my followers, if they've been following me, they know me for being like the streetwear guy who always wears basketball shorts, t-shirts, very simple stuff.
Okay.
But now we're going to elevate the style so I can teach the fellas how to dress on a better occasions such as brunch, dinners, date nights, and things of that nature. So this collection is a whole new vibe, teaching men how to dress well and be prepared for those different occasions.
I love that. So how did you sort of, organically transition from your street gear to saying, okay, now it's time to, it's time to level up? Where did that inspiration come from?
Yeah, for me, I'm 32 years old now. I'm no longer in college or the early 20s no more where I can just wear basketball shorts to every event I go to. So now, I go on date nights. I have my girlfriend. We go on dates. I have different events that may require me to dress in a better, attire. So I was like, hey, I'm tired of shopping. It'll be great if I design my own clothes and make sure my followers can also learn how to elevate their style as well.
I love that. Create. That sounds good. That sounds really good. When was your first collection launched, and where can people find you? Find that first, second collection?
So the Whole New Vibe just released earlier this week. Now we have it on the website where you can go itsragsinc.com, and you also can find it on my Instagram, WNB_rag for the collection drop, or my official Instagram page is fits_by_rag. So either one, you'll be able to find the collection, and you got to be quick because it's selling fast.
I love that. I might have to. You need a woman's line too. Now we need some accessories or something, or you need to. We're gonna make it where we are able to shop for our man on your website. Yeah.
That's interesting that you say that because my girlfriend was saying the same thing.
See.
And now I decided to make some of the pieces unisex because now women can wear some of the pieces such as the cargos.
I
we
love
have the
it.
lounge pants that either men or women can wear and look just as nice.
I love that. And see, I think it's really cute. Like when you're out, like you say, that brunch kind of thing, it would be awesome. You know, sometimes you like to dress alike, you know, put on a little fit together,
Yeah, a little his and her vibe.
You know, his and her vibe. I like that. That's the name of it. His and her vibe. I like it. All right.
Make that the part 2 of the collection where it's like either one can wear on the man or the woman.
Exactly.
And honestly, that's interesting that you say that too, because women love to just go in their man's closet sometimes and find pieces that they can style themselves. So
I thought it was just me.
That? I thought, you know what I'm saying? So why not even do that?
I love it. That sounds like an excellent idea. I love that. Well, we're going to be looking forward to that, and also this wonderful Rasta pasta that I'm making. So right now, I'm just going to cut up a little parsley. I like to have my my garnish ready in advance, and after that I'm going to get into the proteins of it all, and we're going to make this all make sense for you. What are some of your favorite foods to eat? I know you're a jerk. You're a Jamaican Caribbean food lover. Yeah.
Yes, that's one of my favorite cuisines. It's funny because you know me, I order meals every week from you, so I remember having that idea where I was like, hey, I need a little spice in one of these meals. So I would love if you like try to add a little jerk chicken, jerk salmon in there, and you did that right away. So I'm always going to be grateful for how you can just switch up the menu real quick for me.
Easy peasy, not a problem. I mean, that's the best part about not only L.O.V.E Kitchen, but my company, Chefs for Seniors. The purpose of it, if you will, is to make sure that we can customize meals, take client requests, keep those requests simple, and sometimes we even add them to the menu because we found that request, other people may enjoy it, and that's exactly what's happened, because tonight I have an event, and I wouldn't have thought to put jerk on the menu, I guess. It's for a graduation, and when I said jerk chicken and Hennessy wings, she was like, yes, I want that. Yes. So that's what we're gonna do. She wants shrimp and grits, a nice southern kind of meal. So we're going to be doing an event at Pepperdine University today to celebrate some folks. So that's going to be my after work, if you will.
Well, I like that. If they don't have any leftovers, I love to eat. You can always throw me an extra
Come
plate.
on
you know what I'm saying?
I love
me a little jerk.
I love it. I love that. I love that. I absolutely love that. And I wanted to also mention, guys, that we've got some great representation on this show. We're going to be talking about the different ways to make a beautiful place setting on a budget. I am a 99-cent store, Dollar Tree, garage sale shopping chick. Okay, so we're going to show you guys how to make a beautiful plate on a budget. And also we've got some great representation in terms of some other businesses that I work with, particularly Lux New York candles, which you guys can see right over there. I absolutely love the scent of these candles. They're always available. New scents always coming out. Body butters are happening, guys. Don't sleep on it. It's a beautiful thing. Yes, it's a beautiful thing for your girlfriend too. She might like that as well. So yeah, you have to smell that one. There's a men's line, if I'm not mistaken, as well, that has a little more masculine flavor. And the one in front is a body butter. You have to smell that. I think she'll love that. Just open that right up. And it's so smooth and silky on your skin. It is fantastic. So see, everybody, we're going to be talking about all kind of things on the show. Body butters, candles, you name it. There's going to be some kind of content for everyone. And I absolutely enjoy cooking. Let me give you a little history about myself. I didn't wake up one day and say, you know what, I think I'm going to be a chef. It's not really what happened. I got into the business because, working in corporate America, I was, every day in, day out, 9 to 5. I don't know if you know this, but my mom had to have a heart transplant in 2017. Yeah. So I'd been working on the same job for almost 10 years. And got a phone call one day, just randomly, from my mother's doctor. She'd gone to a routine doctor's appointment, and they basically said, listen, I don't know how to tell you this, but your mom's going to have a heart transplant, or she's not going to make it. And I was like, I'm sorry, run that back, right? Yeah. So here I am at my cushy corner office job, loving life, you know, great salary, and thinking, okay, you know, when they say life can change in a second, that's actually what happened. So fast forward to today, I ended up leaving corporate America and taking care of my mom while she went through surgery and through her recovery. And I said, okay, now you're not going to hire an in-home healthcare person to take care of your parents. No, not happening. I knew I wanted to take care of her myself. Yeah. So I said, well, you've got to earn a living. You know, what do you enjoy doing? Why don't you do something that you're passionate about? And food was a very natural transition for me. So I started L.O.V.E Catering in October of 2017. And then was so blessed to have run into, I tell you, Facebook. It used to drive me crazy when it first came out. I was not the social media person, but I happened to run across an ad for Chefs for Seniors. And I thought, how interesting. I'm already cooking for my mom. You know, I had been cooking for my dad. So, and actually my father was the first one to get me in the kitchen. It's usually your mom. It was my dad for me. So, got in there and learned about the business, reached out to the franchise operators. And they let me know, listen, don't be surprised, because there's a lot of candidates in your area that want the LA South Bay region. And I was like, okay. He said, so if you're not afraid of a little friendly competition, I was like, bring it. Right. Okay, not a problem. And so they did a process of elimination. They got down to a few candidates and said, okay, we'd like to have you come out to Wisconsin. We're going to teach you about the business. And I went and sat with them for 4 days. They taught me all about the business, how to serve. They actually have a kitchen out there. We went and actually did the service. They were like, okay, how fast can you make 8 meals? Wow. You need to do it in 2 hours. I was like, okay. So did that, and at the end of the weekend, they said, okay, you're our person. We want to do this. We want you to be our representative and our franchise owner for the LA South Bay area. Right. So that's kind of how I got into that. And it was a natural progression for me from catering to doing in-home healthcare, or not healthcare, in-home meal prep. Yeah. I enjoy spending time with my clients. I do exactly what we're doing right now. Awesome. I'm in their kitchen, I'm cooking, I'm chopping, slicing, dicing, and they are sharing, you know, their photos of the grandkids, or telling me their war stories, or whatever the case is. And I really enjoy being a part of it. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really, it's so rewarding. I got to tell you, I sleep real good at night.
That's great. I think you get the best of both worlds, in a sense where you get to cook and do what you love, as well as connect with other people, exactly. Hear their stories, hear things that they love, and you just have that moment with them. That's pretty dope.
Exactly. And you know, two of the leading causes of death for seniors, which I didn't know until I got into this business, is loneliness and malnutrition. Wow. Right? So guess what Chefs for Seniors gets to do? We address the loneliness, yes, because they have a chef come visit them once a week. Amazing. And they address the malnutrition because we're making great meals for them. So it's just, I'm so proud.
That's amazing. Well, you've also been a blessing to me, because, you know, I'm always on the go.
Yes.
I have an event to go here. I have to get content for this brand. Got to go to downtown to pick up fabric for my design. Right. So when I'm always on the go, it's hard for me to grab food on the go. But having those meals every week has been such a blessing, because sometimes I'm so busy with my stuff that I neglect eating. So
and you got to be tired of the to go and then the paper bag, yes, and then No, I got you. Yes, I got you.
I appreciate it. And you make it with love, so it's even better. You know?
I do.
I appreciate that.
It's true. It's absolutely true. And that's good that you let people know that I do prepare your meals for you, because yes, even though Chefs for Seniors, you know, obviously the word seniors, that's our target demographic. But for those busy folks that are on the go, or families who, just don't have time in the evenings to have a nice home cooked meal, we come in and do that as well. And on the catering side of it, people think, well, catering, I mean, doesn't it have to be, 20 or more people? Absolutely not. Right. Absolutely not. We do romantic evenings. For 2, I have something called the L.O.V.E package, where I actually go to a boat in Long Beach. It stays docked, but I go in and set up a meal that I've pre-cooked, and put rose petals and candles and so on and so forth. And then whoever's being surprised, I tell them, hey, tell your spouse that you guys are going to Gladstone's for dinner. And then they show up at Gladstone's, and I come out with my chef coat on. I know that's right. And come out with my chef coat on, and I'm like, okay, welcome to your anniversary, your birthday, whatever. And they're like, hey, what's going on? And I hand them a little champagne, and they love it. And I walk them back to the boat, and they're like, wow, are we going out to sea? No. But you are going to spend the night on the boat and have a wonderful dinner. And it's a different and very romantic surprise to have for your loved ones. So that's another one of the packages that we do. So I enjoy that. And or if you've got an event that's, 150 people, we do those too. Doesn't matter. And then maybe you just want to treat yourself. Listen, I don't want to cook. I need somebody to come to my house. I want my house to smell like garlic and nice brown butter, which is something I'm about to do right now. Oh, yeah. And so no event is too big or too small for love. We like to take care of folks in general. That's our thing. Now, normally with this chicken, I would cook it whole, but for the rasta pasta, I'm gonna go ahead and chop this down, make some little bites. I think that'll be better.
So I'm gonna get a little spoiled today because I get chicken and shrimp. Come on.
You better say it.
They charge extra at the restaurants for that.
Don't they? Yeah. Won't they do it? And like, oh, extra this and extra that. Oh, you want to add this? No, my rasta pasta has chicken and shrimp. Most of them do one or the other. I like to have both.
I love it.
So that's what we're gonna do.
I love my protein.
Yes. You want some meat? Absolutely. What are the kind of things that you eat when you're on the road, though? I can't imagine what's out there.
So with age comes trying to be cautious of your health and things of that nature.
Of course.
I always try to make sure I'm getting a great nutrition at least, so
right.
If I'm on a go and it's quick and I need fast food, I'm gonna lean towards like a Jersey Mike's, a sandwich or something. And
okay,
at least
that's
a
not
little
so
more
bad. Right, that's not
and
so
then
bad.
if I have a chance to sit down, I'm gonna do something that has like some vegetables and making sure I'm getting at least the carbs and the things I need for a nutritional meal.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, at least you're conscious of it. Some people are, I try to tell people, and don't get me wrong, I love my McDonald's French fries. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real.
I love French fries now. That's the only thing. I ain't sneak that part in.
I'm
healthy and everything, but French fries is my weakness.
The weakness, I know.
I'm gonna eat that every day if I can.
I think it's potatoes for me.
I think it's
in general.
potatoes too.
Just give me a potato.
Hash browns, I love it all.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, if you can try to, keep it on the lighter side, keep it on the healthier side, that's always best. That is always best.
Agreed.
This episode is sponsored in part by Bullet and Flight Radio. Get ready to uplift your spirit with Bullet and Flight Radio, the world's leading progressive Christian radio station. Experience the vibrant fusion of gospel house music and a rich medley of inspiration from all musical genres that'll make your heart soar. Join their extraordinary lineup of today's trailblazers, visionaries, and voices that matter, all sharing their stories and wisdom. Stay plugged in around the clock as they broadcast unmissable content 24/7. Your go-to station for all things inspiring. Become a pilot today by visiting bulletandflightradio.com. Bullet and Flight Radio. Your story, our station.
right, so I'm gonna get this party started with this amazing Rasta pasta. I have already got my pasta cooked. I've got my chicken that I'm gonna get seasoned over here along with the shrimp. And I've got my amazing bell peppers cooking. I'm gonna throw my mushrooms in here on top of that. And I'm also gonna add a little shallot to give that onion flavor, but that's not too pungent. This is one of my favorite dishes to make. It has so much flavor, so much texture, and it doesn't take a lot. So the basic ingredients are shallot, or at least my ingredients. I tell people, if you follow a recipe, that's perfectly fine, but you have to make a dish your own. So I like adding mushrooms, combining both proteins of chicken and shrimp, and then also really kicking that pasta up with the jerk sauce, the jerk seasoning, a little Creole seasoning. Oh, I'm telling my secrets, huh? Okay. And stuff. And stuff. And that's the base for my Rasta pasta. So, and I take a simple Alfredo sauce, really easy. Make that Alfredo sauce, add some jerk sauce to it. Honestly, you can make jerk sauce, it's really simple, but you can also buy it in the store. Okay, don't stress yourself out. It's no need. If you want a quick date night dinner, fine. And then some people like to actually get in the kitchen together and cook, so that's also an option.
Okay.
Got that seasoned up. Get my shrimp going. I have to let you take this home, because if it stays here, I'm going to eat it.
Oh, I'll take it.
I will eat all of this.
That looks amazing. I already know.
Good, good. All right. Both of these going. Okay, excellent.
Fresh out of college, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was an athlete, and I knew the NFL wasn't the likely option anymore. So I knew I wanted to try grad school, so that gave me a little time to figure out my career path. So I got my master's in sports management, and I worked for, at the time they were called the Washington Redskins. Now they're the Washington, I think they're the Commanders now.
I remember the Redskins. I didn't even know the name changed. It was news to me.
The name changed. I was like, okay. I worked with them for one season, and my first check was the termination of a new career path.
Really?
If you can guess my first check, how much would you say it was?
Okay.
Let me tell you what I did.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
what
was
your game entertainment and game day staff.
Okay.
And I worked a 12-hour shift. So like the game started at 4 p.m.
Uh-huh.
I had to get there at 7 a.m. and the game ended at 4 p.m., but I didn't leave till 7 p.m. So that's a 12-hour shift.
12-hour day, okay.
You would think I would have got at least, you can take a guess. Well,
let's see, for a 12-hour day, even if I made it big, if it was at $50 an hour, $100 an hour.
And mind you, I had my master's and everything, right? So it should be a nice check,
$1,200.
right?
I'll say $1,200, yeah.
Let's try $71.
I'm sorry.
In 2014, yeah, they should be in court right now, but we're going to pass on that one.
Right. I was getting ready to say, I can teach you to cook.
$71. I was like, sir, I have my master's.
Are you serious?
I went to the manager. I said, sir, I have my master's. And mind you, I was an intern with them, so I was just happy to have a job. So I didn't talk about negotiating a contract or anything.
Right.
So I was just like, hey, I'll take the game day staff. $71 for a 12-hour shift? Something's not adding up.
That's crazy.
Something's not adding up. So with that being said, I knew that the sports industry wasn't going to be my career path anymore. But I always had a sense of style, so I decided to work at a part-time job at J. Crew, and that led me to working at the corporate office, and then my career in the fashion industry kind of took off from there. So from there, I started making content of my outfits here and there, and I built my own portfolio of styling, content creating, as well as taking photos for myself, and then that led to me being a photographer for other people.
Right.
And now here we are, still doing it.
So do you style the guys? Do you style the sports figures still now?
So now, yeah, recently with my growth in my Instagram and my following, a lot of celebrities and athletes have reached out to me.
Yeah.
Where now I'm able to style them for their special occasions, whether it be game day or an event they may have, and I'm slowly building that portfolio as well.
That is excellent. To me, that seems like a natural progression. I mean, if style is what you do, you don't have to give up the sports industry. You can just, migrate to sports entertainment, sports styling. You know, they all got to walk the red carpet. What do you call the draft? Those guys have on some outfits. I'll be like, what?
Right.
I can see you styling them. Okay, I like that. That's good.
The interesting part was, so when I did my master's program at Georgetown, I don't know if I mentioned that.
No.
It's number 5. It was number 5 in the nation at the time, the sports management program. But I kind of did that program just hoping I would find something in my career. And I knew I wanted to still do something in fashion. So my capstone project was based on helping athletes build their personal brand and their image outside of just the realms of sports. So whether that be walking down the tunnel for the game day or for special occasions, I was like, maybe I can help them build their style, their sense of branding, you know, outside of sports. And it's crazy. My teachers loved it. I got an A on the project on my capstone.
Nice.
And I thought it was just something for fun just to have. I never knew that world would really collide now. And now here I am today, 10 years later, making it happen. So
that is amazing.
Kind of crazy. You put things in the atmosphere, you speak it, and the
let
Lord
it
has a
happen.
way making it happen when you put your heart to it.
I love that. I love that. Well, kind of the same for me, like I'm doing with this Rasta pasta. I didn't know this went together, but when I did it, good God.
He will put it together.
It came along.
Won't he do it?
Exactly. So we've got these amazing, I know you can smell that. Here, let me.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to just go ahead and put the sauce on it so I can go ahead and eat it.
Right. He's like, what's taking so long? Hurry up. Yes.
This is. Make it with love, so I ain't no rush.
Exactly. And I like to make my proteins cooked a little. I want to say al dente because you have to reheat it, right?
Yeah.
I don't want my shrimp to turn into little erasers. I hate that. So I undercook it a little bit and let it cook in the sauce, which is exactly what I'm about to do. I'm going to add this sauce on. And then, and you really can make this your own dish. I mean, it's, you know, I honestly have not followed a recipe doing this. I just know what flavor profiles I like.
Yeah.
I know that, you know, Alfredo sauce and jerk, it's great because you get to kind of tone down the heat a little bit, but you still get the flavor. So it's really good.
That's dope.
And I'm going to toss this pasta in that I have pre-cooked for you. And then we're going to get you plated so you can eat. All right.
Looking forward to it.
All right. Cool beans. Enjoy that Rasta pasta? I know Donnay did. If you'd like to try that recipe, the link will be found on my website at www.lovepremierevents.com. We'll see you next time on L.O.V.E. Kitchen, which stands for Living Our Vision Every Day, where we encourage you to do the same. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.
If you enjoyed this content, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Pyro Media Network's YouTube channel for more awesome content. Plus, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss when we go live or upload new videos. Visit pyromedianetwork.com today, not just to check out our incredible roster of talented creatives, but also to gain access to exclusive bonus material available only to our Pyro fam. Show your support for this Black-owned indie network by donating today. Help us keep igniting brands everywhere.